I've woken up today feeling very upset and depressed after yesterday's contact meeting. I just don't understand the role of a social worker. Now, I've got a new social worker who was in the meeting yesterday and she didn't even open her mouth. Social workers are supposed to be supporting you and your child for a good outcome. My son has been requesting since January to staff social workers and any professional that visits him. He has expressed that he wants to come home. His wishes are just totally being ignored. I have asked several times for an advocate to speak on behalf of my child as he is not being heard. No advocate or any professional has been to see him, even though, we have a pending court date next week, and no one has been to visit my child apart from the social worker. She went with another social worker to introduce my son to the new social worker number 4. They travelled 5 to 6 hours to get there and they stayed for 20 minutes. How is that a productive visit? And why has nobody acted on the fact that my son wants to come home? Now, before my son went into care, I repeatedly asked for support and help for 3 years and I didn't get any help. That's why I eventually had no alternative but to put my son in care on a Section 20. Telling social services that I only expected my son to be in care for the most a year, just to get a bit of support and to learn some boundaries that he was having trouble accepting at home. Since November, I have done 9 courses, including level 2 and 3 understanding autism and a level 2 in distressed behaviour for children, which no one has asked me to do. The courses which social services have set out for me to do in November, I'm still waiting for them to be offered to me. They're just lazy, slack, uncaring people. They don't care about what the child wants. They should be working together to bring families together. All social services are doing is just ripping families apart. And they're not concentrating on the children that really need their help. They're concentrating on children that don't really need social service involvement. That is why children are neglected and end up getting killed by people, because social services don't intervene when it's needed for the right children. See you in court, social.